Let's go. We got some dope news to talk about. Let's hang out. Let's have a great time. Intro.
Obi-Wan plays.
That's right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan plays.
What is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? I don't know why my chat isn't appearing anymore in my stream. Let me figure this out real quick. Main chat. Let me do this real quick. Hey, y'all give the stream a thumbs up as y'all are coming in. Let's go. Yeah, chat main. That's it right there. I don't know what's going on, bro. All right. All right, I'll try to figure it out another time. But what's up, everybody? There we go. It just says only Dragon Blaze comment popped up. Everybody else's did it. But what's up, everybody? CM Punk, Preach, We Happy, No Sag, Christopher, Easy, what's up? Dragon Blaze. What's up to everybody coming into the chat? We are here. We are live. And we have some dope Nintendo Switch 2 news to discuss. Brah. Gotta show me a thumbs up. Hope everybody's doing great. Hope you're enjoying. Let me turn on my light on my chair. Hope everybody's enjoying their week. We're getting closer and closer to Christmas. We're at 11 likes already. I need everybody watching the stream, give the stream a thumbs up. Let's go. Let's crush 20 likes real quick. All right. We have some news to talk about. Then we're going to do I'll probably do my gaming on Twitch and then 2K on my gaming channel on YouTube. So I'll let y'all know where we're going to be at when we live and all that other fun stuff. But we got a couple of dope Switch 2 news items to talk about. First, Walmart Canada on their X account asked the question, which third-party title are you most excited to play on your Switch 2 in 2026? 2026 is going to be a fire year for Nintendo fans. First of all, this year was a great year to be a Nintendo gamer, bro. We had the launch of a dope system with the goated controller. Switch 2 is fire. We got third-party delivered, bro. Third-party games delivered. First-party games delivered this year. Street Fighter, Cyberpunk. There's a couple of other games. There's a lot of games I've been playing all year. I just can't think of them all. Assassin's Creed Shadows, just started playing that. That's on the third-party front. First-party, Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hyrule Warriors. Kirby, I haven't been playing the Kirby Air Riders that much, but we've had a great year as far as software is concerned. Solida says Capcom represented for real. Big facts. Capcom has represented this year on the Switch 2, and they're going into 2026. They might be leading the charge in 2026. Bro, Resident Evil Requiem, day and date, the Switch 2 version, looking fire. And then they just highlighted Pragmata at the Game Awards, launching on the Switch 2. Bro, Mook Man says GameCube NSO also did. Bro, we had some fire into NSO games. Luigi's Mansion, Mario Strikers, 2 standout titles. I'm telling you, Nintendo delivered on every front this year. Software, hardware, retro, even services. The only gripe is no achievements. We don't have achievements on our Switch 2, but everything else more than makes up for it. Shout out to everybody coming into the stream. We're at 12 likes. 8 more people give the stream a thumbs up. Let's crush 20 likes right now. Bruh. Where's my like? My like isn't at the top? Oh, well. There it is. Get the stream a thumbs up, bro. I'm going to move this up so I can see it quicker. All right. So, we had a great 2025. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? 2026 looks like Nintendo's going to take it even higher. Looks like 2026 is going to be even better, bruh. Now back to this Walmart post on X. Walmart Canada Gaming posted, which third-party title are you most excited to play on your Switch 2 in 2026? And they list some bangers, bro. They had 4 games as pictures. 2 of these games I completely forgot about. First, they got Final Fantasy VII. Speaking of Final Fantasy VII, bro, that Intergrade demo, free demo is now available on the Switch 2 eShop. Go and download it right now. 9 gigabytes for the demo. It was fire, bro. From beginning to end, the demo was fire. It just really showcased and highlighted the technical capabilities of the Switch 2, that we are getting a real good port of Final Fantasy VII Intergrade. This is the next-gen version, not the PS4 Pro version. The next-gen with the next-gen graphical assets. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade on the Switch 2. The demo was so good, convinced me to go and buy it, double dip again. I already beat the game on my PS5. I said, nah, I'm good. The demo was so fire, bro. I said, nah, I'm picking this up again. And it was only $39, so we got it. Now, that's one third-party game. The second, Resident Evil Requiem, I just talked about that. The game is looking good, running good on that Switch 2. But 2 more games they showed and highlighted, and I forgot about these. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. That game was nominated for Game of the Year last year when it came out. So I'm going to keep an eye out on that. The Switch 2 version of that game might pick it up. Depends on what other games that I'm playing, what my backlog looks like. The other game, Fallout 4, probably going to skip that. So, my point for this too is next year is going to be a great E-Boy.
Don't forget Capcom also releasing the Mega Man Star Force Collection in 2026, also on Switch 2 for all Mega Man fans out there.
That's right. I need somebody in the chat to type E-Boy for the $5 super chat. Somebody show E-Boy some love. E-Boy, appreciate it, bro. And that comment was goated. You're right. Mega Man, the new Mega Man game coming out. Was it 2026? Oh, let's put up that Mega Man trailer, bro. You're right. Mega Man trailer. You are so right. It's Mega Man Overdrive. Mega Man Overdrive was the game. And did look good. We'll be picking that up. So that's big facts. Can't forget about that Mega Man next year. So we're starting to get a glimpse of gaming for next year. And it's looking great, bruh. There's that Mega Man. Star Force Legacy Collection. But it's looking solid, bro. Definitely gonna be picking up Mega Man next year. Give the stream a thumbs up, y'all. I'm telling y'all, Switch 2 has been my one-stop shop for gaming, bro. They just delivered on every front for me, bro. So shout out to Nintendo for giving us a great system this year. Now, that's the third party. First party, Nintendo's teasing us with a couple bangers. That new Tennis Fever game, that's going to be straight fire, bro. The Mario Tennis game's always good. There's never been a bad tennis game. Yeah, the one on the Wii U was bare bones, and fans were complaining that they didn't have a lot of the game modes and features, but the core gameplay, even on the worst tennis game, was still fire. So, we're at 18 likes. 2 people give the stream a thumbs up. Let's get the stream past 20 likes. So that Mario Tennis Fever is going to be good. And that Yoshi game. A couple people sleeping on that Yoshi game. Mark my words, that Yoshi game is going to be fantastic, bro. I could already tell by the art style and the quality of what I've seen so far, that Yoshi game is going to be fire too. So, on the first party front, we're going to be lit. And you know Nintendo got some surprises. I think, isn't Pokemon Gen 10 already confirmed for 2026? I think they confirmed that at a Pokemon presentation. So even Pokemon's going to be a new Pokemon game, and that's more than likely going to be built from the ground up for the Switch 2. All new Pokemon. And you know those Nintendo Directs going to be fire next year. 2 Nintendo Direct happenings things that I feel should happen at the Nintendo Directs next year. Mario Kart DLC and the next gen Zelda tease. They need to tease the next Zelda game built from the ground up for the Switch 2. Just a tease. It's going to be 3-4 years out. Zelda tease and Mario Kart DLC. That Mario Kart DLC is going to be fire. Shout out. Oh, also sponsors. Tomorrow, we're going to do a prize tournament for Mario Kart, bro. Mario Kart prize tournament tomorrow. I'm going to announce it in our private gaming Discord. You want to join the Dopes Nintendo Switch gaming community? Links in the description. We're going to do a Mario Kart. Winner going to get a $20 eShop code for Mario Kart. We're going to run it tomorrow. And I'll let the sponsors know what time it'll be. Prize tournament tomorrow. You could race with us. Yeah. All right. So, the future is looking real bright for the Switch 2. Now, one thing that was revealed or announced today, and I have to look more into this because sometimes we'll just take a headline and run with it. There was a report, and especially I saw it from IGN, so you've really got to take this with a grain of salt, that the video game hardware and software sales were at its lowest. Physical hardware and software sales were at its all-time lowest since 1995 in November. Now, one thing that DLC is fire. What's up, L? One thing that put a question mark for me is it included physical software in that report. The report made it seem like the two were separate, but I'm wondering if the original source combined hardware and physical software sales were at an all-time low. Here's the thing. More and more gamers are buying their games digitally. So I think each year going forward, physical gaming is going to get lower and lower. It doesn't mean gaming itself has decreased. It just means physical software sales have decreased because more people are buying their games digitally. I'm all digital now. I buy all my games digital. Every single Switch 2 game I own is digital. Don't have to go to GameStop. So I'm wondering if that's just mixed reporting, misinformation, where it's saying hardware sales are the lowest since 1995 and software sales are the lowest. That can't be right. And software sales, physical software sales are the lowest since 1995. And I'm wondering, just wondering, if they're combining the two. And of course, because everyone's buying their games digital now. Not everyone, but more and more people are buying their games digital. So of course, physical sales are going to be in the tank. The games, they need to get rid of physical. Yeah, facts. Everything needs to be digital. Except for hardware. I think hardware should stay physical. Like my Xbox is going away from hardware. They're going all streaming. But Nintendo needs to keep pumping out hardware. Why? Because Nintendo's hardware is unique for their software, like the Joy-Con use, mouse controls, all that stuff. So, but we'll see. At the end of the day, I just want a game, bro. I just want to be able to play my games and have a great time. And NoSag, when NoSag just said hardware prices are up, I was right about to talk about that too. This could have contributed to actual hardware being so low. This is the most expensive gaming has ever been, both for hardware and software. It's been expensive. And I was there, Josh, when N64 games were $70, $80 in the 90s, bro. Yep. A lot of people complain about Mario Kart, $80. Been there, done that with Nintendo already. Those N64 cartridges were expensive. $70 games, bro. In the 90s, that was crazy. You got to think. This is the first generation. Hardware prices are going up instead of going down. Typically, in your traditional console generation, prices go down each year. They come out with the component parts become cheaper. They find cheaper ways to make the system, like the PS3 Slim. It was like cheap plastic, but it was cheaper. We didn't care as long as the console was cheaper. Play the same games at the end of the day. But this generation, PS5 prices, $50 increase since they launched back in 2022? Xbox, $100 price increases since that console originally launched. Crazy. And Nintendo, now here's the thing with Nintendo. $500 for the Mario Kart bundle for the Switch 2. That's a lot. $450 for the base console. That's the most expensive Nintendo's ever launched a system. Yeah, we could factor in inflation, all that, but just going for a sticker price, $450 is the most expensive Switch Nintendo console ever. And here's the crazy part. It's just been reported that due to, I think, hardware manufacturing shortages or chip shortages, the 12 gigabyte RAM chipset that's in each Switch 2 is costing, I think, like $41 more expensive for Nintendo, something like that. That's a crazy price per unit. So my point is, even the Switch 2, I don't think is exempt from these prices going up. And yes, we can say the tariffs, that did play a major part. We're not going to lie. The tariffs, those companies weren't going to just eat that. They're going to pass it on to the consumers, and we got to pay for it. But the bottom line is console prices are up. Gaming is at an all-time high. But here's my thing. It's at an all-time fun for me. All right, help us real quick. Nintendo is delivering on every front. I bought Street Fighter 2 in 1992 for $80. Crazy, bro. I remember, gaming used to be expensive back in the day, bro. But this is still expensive. Mootman says PlayStation 6 will just be a traditional console, nothing more you need than PS5. Here's my thing. They launch a PlayStation 6 right now, it's going to be $700. PlayStation 6, I still feel it's 2 years out. We got at least 2 more years. We're going into 2026. I think PlayStation 6 isn't launching until 2028. Fall holiday 2028 is when we're going to have the PlayStation 6. And here's my thing. There are rumors, heavy rumors, that Sony's actually working on a handheld that's on the same level as a PS5. I think that's going to launch before a PlayStation 6, possibly 2027. This is what I think Sony's going to do. 2027, they're going to launch a PlayStation handheld. And then that's going to be able to play PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 6 games at a lower frame rate resolution. And then in 2028, they're going to launch a PlayStation 6. And we're going to be about halfway. When did this Switch 2 launch? 2025. Nah, Switch 2 still going to have long legs, bro. Switch 2 is going to be good for a minute, bro. I don't think we've tapped into the true potential of the Switch 2 even yet. So just remember that. E-boy, if we keep it a buck, I remember when everyone said, bring the Switch 2 prices down. Just wait until the PlayStation 6 and new Xbox come out. Wonder what will fans have the same energy. That's facts, bro. Those console prices are going to be crazy. What's up, MC? Final Fantasy 3 was $80 for the Super Nintendo. I don't remember what the Super Nintendo price is, but now that you say that, I do remember those Super Nintendo cartridges expensive too. Nintendo 64 cartridges took it to another level. So,
they're $70 to $80?
Yeah, when I was a kid. Nah, because we didn't have the internet like this now. But this ain't nothing new. If you are an OG Nintendo fan, we've been here before with these console prices. But it's still, I'm not saying that $80 is a easier pill to swallow, but console gaming cartridges prices in general for games have been crazy. And Nintendo's leading the charge once again. $80, $80 for that Mario Kart World.
It's gonna be $80 for Smash.
If one that said PlayStation 6 launch in 2028. Hey, Ricky, I just feel like it's too soon. They can't afford it right now. Sony can't afford to launch it. If they launch a PlayStation 6 next year, it's gonna be $700, bro. Right now, the PlayStation 5 Pro is $650, and I think that's a temporary price drop because of the holiday season. It's going back up to $700, bro. So, it is what it is. Tony says, after playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate demo on Switch, I'm planning to pre-order the $39 standard from the eShop. I did that yesterday, Tony. After I beat the demo, I played the demo from beginning to end, about an hour long, a little over an hour maybe. I was like, this is so good. I'm double dipping. I already beat it on my PS5, but I bought it again, and it was only $39. I don't know why I thought it was a full game $70 price. It's only $39, and that's what they need to do with these AAA games that came out years in the past. Just launch them at $39, bro. I get the new games going forward $70, but old ones, $39. Because I think even Assassin's Creed Shadows was like $59 or something like that. It wasn't a full $70 on the Switch 2. Yeah, Joshua. Is what?
That game, the Final Fantasy.
Yeah. No, y'all can't play. The language is too, not for y'all. No, y'all can't play Final Fantasy. All right. Blaze Buddy says PS5 going to be around just like the PS4. That's facts. Hey, both Sony's known to do that, bro. When the PlayStation 5 launched, a lot of kids were still playing, and a lot of people in general were still playing their PlayStation 4 strong for the first 2 years. First 2 years of the PS5, PlayStation 4 was still a viable platform, and it was part of Sony's fault. They lied to us, bro. They said they believed in generations, but when that PlayStation 5 launched, nearly all the games were also coming out on the PlayStation 4. So a lot of PlayStation 5 owners felt burnt, bro. Like, hold on. These aren't exclusives. They're still coming on the PS4. So, it is what it is. It's tough to leave behind an install base of over 100 million, bro. PlayStation 4 had a crazy install base, so I get it. But nah. Because Nintendo with the Switch 1, 150 million. Mario Kart World was still an exclusive. Donkey Kong Bonanza, still a Switch 2 exclusive. So Nintendo respects their fans more. That's what I said. Gaming in a recession. Yeah, hey, it's just expensive. It's too expensive right now. Star Wars. We could be in a gaming recession right before our eyes. Even though Nintendo's delivering hits, delivering quality games, I'm loving my Switch 2. But gaming is just so expensive for so many people right now. Lex says, I'm telling you right now, Obi, once PS6 comes out, which is the same as Switch, basically copy Nintendo, watch how journalists will praise it and not like its innovation. Jeff spamming it on it. Bro, Jeff Keighley is such a PlayStation fanboy. Yeah, he's going to be drooling over that PlayStation 6. But guess what? Nintendo has the exclusive software. And that's where Nintendo's always going to be killing it, because Nintendo will always have exclusives, bro. And now the Switch 2's having exclusive first party and day and date AAA third party. GG no re for me, bro. No other system I need. If Nintendo keeps up this pace, I'm not even going to buy a PlayStation 6. Won't be any need to. I'll be good, bro. I'm going to just keep it a buck. I'm going to just keep it a buck. In other news, Hogwarts Legacy has announced they've sold over 40 million copies, which is insane. For a third-party multi-plat, those are crazy numbers. 40 million units of Hogwarts Legacy. I didn't realize that game went that crazy, bro. Those are Nintendo exclusive numbers. 40 million for Hogwarts Legacy. Crazy. Also, chat. Hey, I came on late tonight, man. So we just got some stuff to go over. Bro, there are reports on Square Enix being up on the market and companies possibly buying large chunks of shares in Square Enix. And I posted this on X. Nintendo should buy Square Enix. Why? Final Fantasy started on the NES. Top 5 favorite games of all time, Final Fantasy on the NES. On the Super Nintendo, Final Fantasy was going crazy, bro. Nintendo really is responsible for putting Final Fantasy on the map. So, they're strong with the JRPGs. Nintendo's killing it in Japan. It's a match made in heaven. Buy Square Enix, Nintendo. Sony Xbox would be so salty. All right. I got on late today. This is what I'm going to try, chat. I'm going to play Metroid Prime 4 on Twitch, on my Twitch channel. Just on Twitch. I'm not multi-streaming. My Twitch is Obi-Wan Plays. Same as my YouTube channel, just Obi-Wan Plays. So I'm going over to Twitch right now. Give me about less than 5 minutes to switch over. And we're going to play some Metroid Prime 4 on Twitch. Let's do it. All right, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. What do y'all think about everything we talked about? Sound off in the comment section below. I want to know. But before you go, bro, click up. Wait, my son hit my arm. I can't do anything. Click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things Nintendo. We out. Peace. Shout out to E-Boy for the $5 donation. All right. We out. I'll see y'all on Twitch. Obi-Wan Plays on Twitch. We're going to be playing some Metroid Prime 4. Deuces.
Obi-Wan Plays?
That's right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan Plays?